Hello students in 7th grade, how are you today? I hope you are doing well. In our lesson today, we are going to complete answering the questions on Student's Book, page 31. Then we are going to move to Workbook, page 24 and answer the related questions. So, prepare your books and be ready for our class. The outcomes of our lesson: students should be able to pronounce and spell correctly words with EI, IE, and answer the questions on workbook page 24. So, open your student's book, page 31. In a previous lesson, we talked about the adjectives that end in AL and Y letters. Now we are going to start with the second topic on this page. This is spelling. Words with EI and IE. The words that have EI letter or IE letters have the sound E. But, of course, we have exceptions. Look at the first one. When the sound is E, the rule is I before E except after C. Yes, like what? Look at these two words. We have, yes, try to pronounce this word. This is received, received. This is, yes, E sound. With EI, we have E sound, received. Also, we have the word fields, fields. Fields have E sound here. So, news just received next year, more all fields are opening. But, my students, look here, we use EI when the sound is not E, and some words like weigh, the male weighs around 500 kilograms, or we have another examples that doesn't have or don't have the sound E, like friend or height. Yes, these words have EI letters but don't have the sound E. So, let's answer question number 1. The sound in these words is E. Complete them. Let's start with the first one. The first word is grief. Yes, IE, grief بمعنى حزن. Grief. Number 2, we have receive. Yes, receive. But notice here, we have EI with sound E. receive بمعنى تلقى واستلم. Number 3 is chief. Yes, بمعنى قائد أو رئيس. Number 4, this is thief. Yes. And the last one, briefcase. Yes, بمعنى bag, حقيبة. So all these words have the sound E. Question number 2, match each word in activity 1 next to the correct definition. So these are definitions. We want to match the correct definition with the correct word in activity number 1. Number 1, to get. To get means receive, excellent. The most important person in a large group of people, excellent, this is chief. Number 3, a person who steals. Yes, of course, this is thief. A bag to carry papers. This is briefcase. And number 5, sadness. Yes, this is grief. Number 3, the sound in these words is not E. We said that we have words that don't follow the rule of the sound E. They are exceptions. Complete them, use them to answer the question. Okay, this is, yes, height. And the second word is Yes, bravo. Wait. Let's make a sentence by using height and weight words. How tall and how heavy is a female polar bear? Yes, yes, the height of a female polar bear is 2 meters and her weight is 150 kilograms. Okay, look at this note. Spelling rules are helpful, but some words don't follow them. As we said, we have words that don't follow the rule of E sound, like the word friend. Sees friend. Here we have EI and IE letters, but here we pronounce with the sound E, but in the word friend we can't pronounce E. Yes, this is friend. Now, let's move to workbook to answer the questions. Now, let's move to your workbook, page 24, and let's start with the question number 1. Rewrite these nouns to make adjectives ending al. Complete the sentences. Here we have nouns. Let's make adjectives from these nouns. Let's start with the first one. This is industry. If we want to add al for industry or this noun, we change the letter Y into I. Excellent. Industrial. So industrial is the adjective of the noun industry. What is the adjective of fact? Fact. Factual. Excellent. Factual. Look at the changing of this adjective when we want to change the noun into adjective. Okay. Music. Musical. Yes. Coast. Coastal. Electric. Electrical. Yes. Nature. Natural. Yes. Okay. Now we want to use these adjectives to complete these sentences. Okay. Number 1. Max is very what and he's learning the tram. The answer is excellent. Musical. Number 2. My cousin is studying what engineering at college? Yes, electrical engineering. Number 3. Does pollution only come from? Yes, industrial areas. Number 4. Dolphins leap high out of water and this is? Yes, natural behavior. Number 5. The wet waters are full of fish and other sea creatures. The coastal waters, yes. And the last one, I prefer what books as I find them more interesting than stories. Yes, this is factual books. Question number 2. Write 3 sentences of your own. Use the words in the box. Now you want to write 3 sentences by using these words from your own ideas, okay? Normal, several, final. I'll show you 3 sentences, but you can change them and try to write your own sentences. Question number 3, also about the adjectives, but these adjectives end in letter Y. Okay, so let's rewrite these nouns to make adjective ending Y. Then we will complete these sentences by using the adjectives that we will make. A. Silk بمعنى حرير. Let's change it to adjective. Yes, silky, حريري or ناعم. Thirst بمعنى عطش. Yes, thirsty. Scare, scary. We delete the letter E, then we add Y. Fun, funny. But if we want to add the letter Y, Excellent. We doubled the letter N. Funny. Hunger, hungry. And stun, stunny. Number 1. The boys were what, so they made a pizza. Yes, the boys were hungry. Number 2. We saw a really film which I didn't like at all. This is scary film. Yes. Notice here we describe the noun. Yes, the adjective describe the noun. Number 3. The cat's fur felt soft and, yes, furry under my fingers. Number 4. If you are what, you can get a drink from the fridge if you are thirsty. Number 5. We followed the guide along a stony path. And the last one, when the pocket fell on my head, everyone thought it was really excellent, funny. Now the last question. Look at the pictures. Complete the sentences. Use words with EI or IE. Look at the first picture. We have, excellent, this is the sheep. So the sheep was full of what? Grief. Yes, he is sad. When he what? He has a letter. When he, excellent, received the letter. Let's move to question or the picture 2. That, look. Yes, he is a thief. That thief has stolen Dad's what? Yes, this is briefcase. Yes, seize him. And number 3, the, yes, the height, as we see here, the height of my best friend is 1.5 meters. Her what is 50 kilograms. Yes, her weight. So these words have the sound E, but these words do not follow the excellent rule. So these words don't have the E sound. So we finished our lesson for today. Be ready for the next class.